Welcome to a guided meditation for healing on declutter the mind. In this practice, we'll use a simple visualization to help us manage any emotional pain we may be feeling. This will help us start the process of healing by changing our perception and attachment to the pain. So let's start the practice by finding our seat, sitting comfortably on a chair or cushion on the floor. And you can lay down for this practice as well if you find it more comfortable. And let's start here by taking in a few big, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now close your eyes. And let's bring our attention now with an open awareness to the body breathing on its own. So simply place your attention on the breath, noticing the rising and falling sensations of the breath on each inhale and exhale. And maybe you notice this around the chest, stomach, and as you watch the breath here, there's no need to change the breath. As each breath passes, you may notice thoughts and feelings coming and going through the mind. And some of these thoughts and feelings may be related to the pain you may be experiencing or wounds that you're seeking to heal. Let's practice mindfulness on these thoughts and feelings. We don't need to place any judgments on what's arising. We don't need to try and change it or resist it. Just be with whatever's arising here without following it with more thinking or perceptions, allowing it to come and go through the mind. And then bringing your open awareness back to the breath. And now bring to mind the image of a fountain. It can be any size or shape that's easiest for you to bring to mind. But imagine that there's enough water in the fountain that it's waist high. Maybe there's a sculpture on the top of the fountain that the water comes out from. Flowing and splashing down into the basin with waist high water. And the sculpture can be anything meaningful to you. It could be an animal or flower. And just see in your mind's eye the way the water shoots up and falls into the basin below. And as you picture this fountain, notice the details of the water, how clear it is, the color of this water, the sound of it falling from the top, splashing into the basin, and notice the light reflecting off the water. And now imagine yourself approaching this fountain, touching the basin, noticing the quality of construction, the sturdiness, and imagine yourself dipping your fingers into the water. Imagine the temperature of the water, the way it feels around your fingers. And the first step to healing is preparing for treatment. Water may not be a treatment to pain or wounds, but it helps clean wounds, preparing them for treatment, preparing them to heal. Water can also relax us, allowing us to better deal with pain and wounds. So whatever you're trying to heal here, whether it's pain from the past or pain you are holding on to, let's begin the long process of treatment and of healing. So imagine yourself now cupping your hands and picking up water out of the basin of the fountain. Wherever you physically notice this pain, even if it's emotional pain, bring your attention to that location. This emotional wound or pain may be sensed more around the forehead or the chest, or stomach or hands. Wherever this is being held, take the water from your cupped hands and imagine yourself splashing it and pouring it over this part. Just imagine yourself here standing by the fountain, taking as much of its healing water as you need and pouring it over the affected parts. And finally, imagine yourself cupping your hands again, gathering some water, and this time we pour it into our mouths, drinking a little bit, taking in what we can to wash away old wounds, scar tissue, and current pain. Just allow it to flow into you. Allow it to travel through your body to the affected parts. And if the water is washing away pain, worries, or memories, allow it to do that too. There's no need to attach thoughts with whatever you're experiencing. Just allow yourself to be with it. And now imagine yourself resting near the fountain, feeling completely free, clear, and sitting with an open awareness for the next few moments. And now open your eyes. You've just completed the practice. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time.